Hey guys, welcome to the Fool Show. Of course, I'm Foolish Phil. Just one little story that came out just the other day was about Michigan State. They had a player who decided to come out and criticize the team and the coaches for lack of leadership. But of course, he did it through the media. He didn't go off and say it in the locker room, which again is a sign of a lack of leadership. Now, however that went is fine, whatever. And it made me wonder what might be the problem with this lack of leadership, that if the players to be believed. And Michigan State's having a down year. I mean, by their standards, they were hoping to contend for the Big Ten. They lost versus Northwestern last week at home, and they lost at Arizona State. So they got two losses. But in the big scheme of things, so in the playoff outlook, they're done. No team with two losses have made the playoffs. So they're done with the playoff contention. And they still have to play Ohio State and Michigan at home, and they're going to Penn State this week. So it's going to be tough for them not to get another loss out of those three games. Once you get two losses in conference, you're basically done. That's not going to be, doable. So what happened to Michigan State? I mean, I don't, maybe I'm wrong. You let me know. I'm trying to be unbiased. I know I'm wearing a Michigan shirt. I like Michigan, but I'm trying to think. During the summer, they had it where they let that player, the linebacker, back onto the field, even though he was kicked off for using a racist word, right? The N-word. He said it, and he was kicked off, and then D'Antonio said the team totally agreed and let him back on. I'm just wondering, is that true? Is Michigan State's normally a very buttoned-up team, very proper and everything going together. I'm just wondering if that was a cause, that they let that linebacker back on. Maybe it wasn't so everyone wanted him back. Maybe D'Antonio really wanted him back. Just wonder what I was thinking. What do you guys think? What is the cause of Michigan State's internal conflict? Is it coaching? Is it players? Is it lack of experience? Is it possibly that they let on a guy who used racist words back on their team? Did that divide the locker room more than we realized? As soon as you start losing some games, those things that you ignore when you're winning come back and come out, right? What always cures everything? Winning. If you start losing some games, you know what? Maybe we really didn't want that problem. That problem comes back. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And what can Michigan State do against the bigger schools, Penn State and Ohio State? I totally know Michigan State's going to come to play as hard as they can against Michigan. So they're not going to have to worry about playing against Michigan. They're going to be ready to play, and Michigan better be ready for it. But what are they going to do against Penn State and Ohio State? What can they do? They can't seem to run the ball, so that makes you one-dimensional. So what can they do? Is there anything they can do, or is their season kind of just over? All right, let me know what you guys think. What's the cause, if there is one, and what can they do about it? All right, put it in the comments below. Thanks, and if you like it, give a thumbs up. If you really like it, subscribe. Thanks, and I'll talk to you next time.